Yeah. The Fifth Dynasty. Bishop I. Myth. Freaking full blood type. Whraggz the Warlord. Gas the Golden Gorilla. Yo, we taking them out this year. Yo, bring it. You wanna hear some wisdom? Yo, check the words. In the heat of action, you swaying when time is under pressure. Light flashing before your eyes, dodging the angels that fly by. You thinking back to when the beast rose on the sea of people. In fact, before that, when the government became a new world order, on a one currency track. Even before that, when you read the Freemasonry facts, and even when the cops are getting gutted and cracked and sell you gas and try to bear out, knowing Bishop I was bringing spiritual facts, abolishing the lies, the world is fed it. Christ is medicine, the ginseng, energetic and sedative to take out the Senate and judicial segregation. Prison is a prism to influence inmates to Satanism, aka Darwinism. Government act like atheists with Bibles and courts, and God we trust on the bills for confusion when they saying this. Beat the pentagram, camouflage all over the state. In the year of death, can you relate? The Fifth Dynasty plate. Stupid. Who walks to hell with a blindfold? Only the souls that don't know. They don't know. Is it true too hard to see? Hard to see. God up, believe the prophecy.
You who are making moves through these and try to part with these. Paramedics and archaeologists have never embarked once upon a secret unsolved mysteries unlocked. Solving this is stepping towards the impossible. Timid, an obstacle, pushing my spiritual towards the limit. Chronological times, missing the active and present events taking place. 7 stones to make this illuminate the primitive mind states. Walking in the hell with a blindfold into the stakes, with no clue of who died on the crucifix. Triangular, the stakes with a filthy linen wrapped around his waist. Dying along with Barabbas, a thief through the Pontius Pilate. With your conscience susceptible to be misdirected toward the wrong direction. You lack effectiveness. Emotionless, Oldominion generation X shall remain fathomless. You forget the prodigal son, the prodigal son, prodigal son.
With a blindfold, only the souls that don't know.
They don't know.
Is it true too hard to see?
Hard to see.
God up, believe the prophecy. Who walks to hell with a blindfold? Only the souls that don't know.
They don't know.
Is it true too hard to see?
Hard to see.
God up, believe the prophecy.
Go hard, but dice. Acha ne, kuch ne, dati. Salakuta, laugh, cow, narak me. Jelai bina deke, batao, kabri, bula jata. Amma, kese, hame, hari, eko, eko pesane, gori, bandu, leke, ap, mari, janse, besar kul, ge, mange, mari, sa, narak, me, sare, jab, gana, ne, chale, ham, ek, churi, ek, banduk, leke, tumar, pesa, chori, karika, dab, dharam, ne, head, jana, thoka, khaga, jod, manik, ge, maris, jadu, se, retes, hariom, satya, uske, gusa, khai, batao, gon, narak, me, chali, bina, deke, chuso, macho.
Man in the mirror, insanity seems simpler than the quest for the truth. Or as it seems, they all might be dreams. Unequivalent to the reference made by the lie that he told when the dry spied on his neighbors when the clock struck 11:17. After the hour, midnight, double his power, dust, double his lust, greed. Increase the speed to want what we don't need. Bleed on whatever we hold as sacred. Kneel for the times we feel. The prayer is a way to save us from the lay of the lion's den. That I stumbled upon, swept away from the fairy tale that was told. Older than the woods where I stood, engulfed in the tragedy. Flee from the fearfulness inside. Prime my cold hand for your throat, you kill me. We both die. Resurrection, fate never foreseen. Insurrection, reverse rival reflection, inspection of the magnifying glass. Shatter, blast past the antimatter. Splatter your soul on the windmill towards hell. You fell spinning towards your citadel.
I can no longer take the agony. I need to find an escape or break this grasp holding on to me. Telling myself to relax before I hurt the people around me. In fact, the way you're sporting that mask won't hurt none. If I let you to the back and relieve the position from the front, bitch, say you a man, head spun, searching for a place to run. Come back, yo, I'm having some fun. With every attempt, his arms swung with intentions of knocking some sense into this brother, contaminating my oxygen consumption. Bombs in my multiple shadows, defending himself from this somewhat a familiar behavior of redemption. Payback's a bitch, red blooded rum forward, starting this, leaving you with nothing but a shook bodily function. Pattern walls, jaws, your brain stalls. Your solenoid needs replacement, but above all, this is your rude awakening. No more faking, I'm taking you to the point, a permanent state of mental lacerations. You need to vacate the premises.
Before the start can finish, diminishing bonds unless 007 plays part cold enough from via Iceland. Grand deception, plan with no inception, small possession inside, big ego. We know what it takes for your spot stake to frustration or conversation or resuscitation. Whisper your thoughts, never direct them out loud. Build disintegration, blending with so many, just another face in the crowd, taking advantage of advantage and presenting one for all and all for none, not one without the other. Bother to rather a hassle, let miscommunication play the surrogate father, unprecedented, only weekly the way we think. Charcoal brew poison is a weapon of choice, void of redundancy. Who's who for diplomacy? The potency of venom spit spice me might be the last piece of musical innovation, seeking salvation but not using redemption as collateral, lateral emotion, devotion, maximum crowd still lonesome. Obsolete opportunity when it comes to obstacles, optical illusion, choosing the obvious, oblivious to the fact to be tight into all has to be in. All has to be in. All has to be in. Tact! Tact.
हम लोग खली सितान के सिताता जादू नहीं करता हम अपन जिंदगी अच्छा बनाता पानी खोले जा बनाओ अभी नहीं उगोरो थोरो हमारे पीछे खराब बात बोलेगा हम तुम्हारे घर चलाएगा कभी फुलाना नहीं पूजा में जाना प्रसाद खाना रोटी दाल गोभी चना और चटनी 7 बजे हम खाया सब रोज हम सोचता का हमारी जिंदगी कितना टटी और हम भुला गया हमारे दुखी का तुम्हें चढ़वी चढ़ा हम सोचता हम चेक गिरा हम शादी जलाया हमसे जोन लड़े सब रोज हारे regardless.
Execution, bear retribution to institution, stopping revitalization of heart signs, flat lines, get pictures straight, irate, congenital template, walking X on spots, brainwash robots, brutality, be equilibrium for insecurity, security is last resort. Resort to extort civilians by millions, misreports, serving neglect, protect, own, taught, remaining, my infrared keeps aiming, pig gaming, hunting, fronting on law, breaking flashlights, fun, antagonizing spotlight, a crash site, 4-wheel stall, 7th anniversary of 92, loot and celebration, banners, pickets of guns at squad station, identification tossed, fingerprints scratched, don't match, light match to toast with Molotov cocktail, bills lost, legislations failed, jail, break bail, routine procedure, excessive precaution, poacher, selling my meat auction, fuck chips, time to floss clips, constitution confused about position, don't march, stomp, clap when they refuse to listen, not confused about our position, run, trample, shoot when they refuse to listen. Someone's paid. They have done me wrong for the last time.
It's the power of the dogs that makes it so hard. The flesh gets scars. The battles within the mind, body, and soul. The tug of war for. The more I think about sacrifice, it's all the weight of the world. It's the power of the dogs that makes it so hard. The flesh gets scars. The battles within the mind, body, and soul. The tug of war for. The more I think about sacrifice, it's all the weight of the world.
Snaps, slim gems, dim, tunnel vision, blade accurate, adequate stopping grounds in 5 minutes, bloody imprint. Who should I choose to wage war with? Every civilian potential enemy. My clock tick a time bomb inside of me, plan to leave for galaxy. Need passenger to fly with me. Move silently, quietly. Don't want to disturb those who don't believe. Stay naive. Spotted one. Breathe a couple of more resuscitations. Prepare for invitation. Accidentally meddled in Lucifer's orientation. Premeditation made your shadow physical. Gripping lifeline. Swung rusty pendulum. Insert a bloody smile. Cry for help. 2 options to choose. Lost life gained. 2 mouths to speak through. Broken dagger fled scene. Nick of time before police intervene. Any eyewitnesses will be close encounters of the not right mind. Feel complete. Made feet. Did a retreat. Mission complete. Random choice. Wonder about family. Did he have one? Son? Daughter? Fuck it. Told you our plan didn't falter. Dished evidence. Evidence A. Evidence B. Found a balcony. Inhale fresh fall day. Told to myself to observe surroundings. Smoke nicotine supporter. Look down. How far was the ground? Found out life a border. 500 feet decline. Crush mine. Took mine. Because my mission is finished.
It's the power of the dogs that makes it so hard. The flesh gets scars. The battles within the mind, body, and soul. A tug of war for. The more I think about sacrifice, it's all the weight of the world. It's the power of the dogs that makes it so hard. The flesh gets scars. The battles within the mind, body, and soul. A tug of war for. The more I think about sacrifice, it's all the weight of the world.
Blood covered the palm hand. Walk toward the light I stand. Reprimand me to a court higher than the law of the land. A bland taste in my mouth, fearlessness. I blessed my soul with one whole ear to ear. Slit on the side of my skull. Eyes emerge from within the sockets they hide. Analyze the situations assassins can look directly in the eye. Visions blurred, I see 3 men disappear from my view. Unconscious reality seen far or few. When I blinded it, there were only 2 men challenging my very existence. Resistance was a futile move. My breath is the left. I must be confused. Lost a lot of blood. There were only 2 sets of footprints left in the mud. I feel as though my body has been drugged for hours. In the same place, time's been erased off the face of the earth. My birth was just a beginning to this end. Madness, my life flashes before my very own opticals. Confused views of which way to act and react on the act upon taking upon this abuse. Shortened existence, breathlessly spoken. Open wounds prepare me for my tomb. Soon to be leaving this hate-filled, rape-filled, devour my mate-filled world which we've created, impregnated by the souls of Satan seeds that we breed upon. I feel like a pawn after dusk left. The light is dawn, or is it the light at the end of the canyon walls? Too steep for me to escape from. Pressure is pushing me from the back. I stop, yet I still pursue the afterlife, the afterlife that I will forever live. I will never die and never die.
It's the power of the dogs that makes it so hard. The flesh gets scars. The battles within the mind, body, and soul. A tug of war for. The more I think about sacrifice, it's all the weight of the world. It's the power of the dogs that makes it so hard. The flesh gets scars. The battles within the mind, body, and soul. A tug of war for. The more I think about sacrifice, it's all the weight of the world.
High velocity, the soul is a spiraling T, breaking light speed. The combustion friction degree propels an opening, spanning to celestial focusing. The flesh cries on impact, the adrenaline of light fights for contact. The harvest energy begins blooming, circling and consuming the atmosphere and the nucleus of the soul. The spirit wings are full, breaking surface. The body's open out the mouth, the scream shoots beams into the streams of tears. The eyes see what was not visible, confusion and fear surrounding the air. Prepare the heavenly rocket, blocking out the eye sockets. The body's dropping, traveling at the speed of disintegration. Shaking in the black, never hold a soul feast for the light. I hear the father call, the destination's in sight. To the heights at the point of initial hit, H stops as you split inside the gates of eternity. The flaps of Eden, immortal reality. You fall free, the rush of death blasted you through Hades. The flames felt like icicles, weaving through demons, terror screaming. The elevation is moving, soothing the consciousness, taking away life's ruins. The angelic rise, prepare your home. I do zip code in the zone, Zenry changes. Block, nightmare till I care. You crash landing in paradise there. 7-fold loads of intellect, spiritual lands. The job is complete from birth to death. All
Sacrifice, it's all the way to the world. It's the power of the dogs that makes it so hard. The flesh gets scarred. The battles within the mind, body, and soul. The tug of war for the more I think about sacrifice, it's all the way to the world. The power of the dogs makes it so hard. Flesh gets scarred. Mind, body, and soul. It's the power of the D. O-double-G-O-D. Battle between flesh gets scarred. All the way to I need to stop talking. In front of me, start talking. Rewind the beat. We hit Fifth Street, I left on Indiana, left to Greece. A bundle in the seat. 11 nicks, 12th one for free. Just smell the debris. A hater like me give you the 7th degree. 2 and 5 to a 6, so the same with me. You say you a rider. I roll with Jersey drivers on turnpike and 995ers. You can hustle a Benz, put the chauffeur Granada. Ayo, my best friend. Classic Caprice, a brother to the end. Oldominion, rap better than your friends. Make better beats and you can buy with your ends. Doesn't really depend. Man's with us, catch your iron noose on your neck, connected to some rims. Drag you under the exhaust by your tent. Don't act, wanna be hard. All mark up the fragments of your body on the ass streets and boulevards. Cold condor, faulty Lima. Rip out the suburban kids out, they mom's Beamer.
हमा दिल दुखी का सब कोई मंगे हमें मारे हम कुछ नहीं करा खाली अच्छा समझता रे गाना करे और अच्छा से काम करे पता हमा के पैसा दे गाय सब काम छुटे गाय सब मादर जोत जादू तो ना करे हमारे पास कुछ नहीं एको मोटर पैसा नहीं कब भीतर बकलास होए हमें जिनाय कभी नहीं सोचता पप्पा जिंदा रहता हमारी जिंदगी कैसे रहता सब कुछ अच्छा होए
Low, side to side, blind, lost in time. Find the search for what, for all more. So the bubble below, throw away 40 days and 40 nights. Cast away, but I lost to the light. The right to fight to the death, as I hold my soul was left. Take my final breath, kept in my air, stare off into the constellations. Rise the bell, falling on the stars that I'm falling to fall. Ain't even live to see the splitting of the Red Sea. Even got on my knees to pray for eternity to leave me alone. A king the throne from his home, gonna stand on his own, grown like the roots to a tree. See what was never meant to see, believe what was never meant to be. Don't agree. Arguments will be cast off into oblivion. Believing it or the lack thereof. A message from above, stored in a bottle. Thrown off into the wind, begin from the back of first top form. From a castle gates, running from the terror dome. Consumed by the doom, doomed by the death, death by the breath that we breathe. Breathless.
Who in hell volunteered me to be Lucifer's tour guide this week? Didn't say he could stick around behind scenes and background, get attention, malpractice, advocate of malice, got me thinking. Allied scientists promoting friendly fire, conspire, paranoid illusions of being choked by barbed wire. Who had her to begin with? I'll ask again. Who in hell had her to begin with? Dismiss, dishonorable, discharge, son of times, handcuffed the Bob Blair, which project itching, irritating rationality. From family tree covered in poison ivy. Only when I die with a Satan, I'll be right behind me, trying to get a needle until last stitch of lips is secured, no voice, only physical choice. Ladder granted, only with between life can death be our lesson told. Lucifer, stop calling, change every code. Truth corrodes every time he jumps with new philosophies. Stalking me, someone other than him, watching me, saying sky's limitless, ground house, bottom decomposition. I'm about organizing noise with precision, no time to listen. In vortex vexed by aberration, with 2 points, one bad, other worse. I made 1 point across board. His curse took detour, bitch. out of his hole, having withdrawn from reality. Paranoia sweating me, schizophrenia backstabbing me. Can't be cured with therapy. Heard her scream, so I killed my conscience to keep it silent. Strain to pierce my ego at least once a day. It's all in vain, clean wounds with a grain of salt. Time came to a screeching halt. For lack of motivation for delay. Can you see them? This hallway got a screen with no seat. It was kicked out from underneath my feet. Forced to hang out on front lines of invisible war. Quite amusing, really. Hell is really trying to enter heaven's door. Working from ground up this higher elevation, except in this case. Can you see them? Shelter buffoons, not detecting these looms of walking wounds. Am I the only one who can see them? So many stabs on my back has turned fetish. Record play backwards message. Make connection, still see my reflection in the mirror, which explains why I'm not here so cold. I can see my breath fading away like I do day to day. No God, got a better way if I can keep my faith from going astray. Believe zombies, gargoyles, goblins among you don't notice till children's up spine, standing on edge. Presence presents itself and sickness never would help. Trapped in black box again. My misery is entertainment for the ungifted. Uplift the bones of past inhabitants as days shifted. Nighttime, daytime, playtime is over. Grow sober, the order of which it stands. Demands 24/7. Exercise faster, Reverend. Otherwise this story will never end. Must can't mend. Victim of trend. God send even after my end.
Unsatisfied, multiplying while conjuring accomplices of due redemption for the promises. Adam's family upset at him for following evil through this evening. You can't get away from yourself or the soul that you have interfered with. And depressingly, I'm the one that you've chose to on-go confrontation as a sign of my madness. Never look under the bed or the closet, monster gets the axe grip. Oh, that lady crying down by the creek. You're on an instinct to drown thy children over and over. What do you think? There's a way out if you run. But I've only begun to twist the hallways, flickering candles while being shackled of still of genetical the flask of home code that you've chose to on-go confrontation as a sign of my madness. Never look under the bed or the closet, monster gets the axe grip. Oh, that lady crying down by the creek. You're on an instinct to drown like form cherub, embracing bouquets of black roses, exposed as a scarecrow in the fields of witchful harvest, conceiving a torture brought to a murderer of silent night holidays. The swing set in the backyard acts as a puzzle for your midnight music box of pale-faced torment and the windows of a cabinet. Signature Sylvia as I crawl. Have you ever been alone? And all of a sudden it gets cold. You don't know what's going on, except you feel like somebody is watching you from a distance or close by. What do you do? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you born first, I'm born worst. Towards your entire brigade, lay you on the ground dead. I say spray straight bullets in your way. Which way you walking away? Pray for foes accuracy by me. See what direction they coming from. Dumb, deaf, and paralyzed through your spine. Twice as bad as being blind, crazy out your mind. Lost in time. Which way you walking? Talking, stalking, blocking the truth. Vision for discreetness is a metaphor for you didn't see me coming. Left you lungless, hung out on the cliff to dry. Lies take you over through your eyes. Roll over and paralysis. This is the end to your meager resistance. Resistance was the move that put you in this outcome. Come out and play kids, it's all for fun. I'm done with your daddy, had he enough to take what I took. No look, this ain't nothing for children's eyes to view. That was your first clue.
You craftsmen got inadequate tools, recharge battery pack, people crack, lack back, off track. Surplatter on counter reaction, case, nails, pace, erase, DNA trace. Garden in department, burial place. Savior to unpaid favor, wet death, memory blank, walk blank, leak, gas tank. Disregard, discard, wholehearted, separated, penetrated, perimeter, diameter wound. Tune in, tune out, renew, clear, preview, brain dead, babble, internal travel, unravel information, patient, guilty statement, sleep on pavement, escape, no arraignment, move swift, clock in, clock out, shift, still on call, fall not, option, plan, concoction, blueprint, new stint, day, night, next flight, destination, fast lane, cuts towards sport, vest, dead, rest, the professional.
Analyze my every movement, keep me on surveillance. I'm premeditating on a mission to kill you, devilish assailants. This assassin is inflicting pain. The faces of death form blood running through my veins. You catch it back, ace of wreck. Trapped in the networks, berserk. You learn to give me respect. I have no concerns of being the best. This is the threshold of a new age. 90 the wave and making sacrifices for God to come save me. The real struggle begins seconds after midnight. A new millennium invites you. Pandemonium strikes at the venue. Bar fights, venomous snake bites. The sweet smell of Hennessy, an ounce or two. The remedy bruised up. Without a clue, I humiliated you as soon as your crew polluted the room with noisy bullshit, overzealous faggots. I'm tearing up your fucking fabrics for confetti.
The epic of blazes, taser, phaser, razors, and camel blazers, camping in craters, player haters and gun maters, enter the crosshair, verbal Armageddon warfare, beat there, draw right, find blind light, I pull, draw at night, shine flash red, everybody flash the sight, replacement killer, be my serial number 777, King Dynasty, sign, eyes, Bishop gone, 12 jewel, Lenin, third eye, 6 cents, prophesy, testament, sons of the new covenant, raiding chapel priests and satanic and decent, fire up the incense, on the altar, feel the hellfire legion, the righteous indignation author, coffin and Kenites, my name is Slaughter, with the sidekick, my daughter, got it by the father, brawling than Harlem, leaving them falling, bitch, ah! Stop.
Death. What becomes? Yes. You. Matter of fact, you must have been the one who committed battery. Substantially negative and positive anatomy. Electricity, current, copper top, balustry in a battlefield of Duracell, plastic MC catastrophes. You poser, stand in the corner while I kill your hype man. Oh, don't worry, you're the next to die. Simply cry, unaware that you've been victimized by the BWP. Bitches were problems of the Blair Witch Project. With the puppets placed in the trees identically, a symbol of abandonment. Random hits the fits of the temper tantrum admits, and a full confession is guiltiness. That poverty is a goal, and a microphone is a deadly object that a child shouldn't fondle with. Rattle the tail of the snake, the tambourine of the Sleepy Hollow. All you headless listeners better follow.
That becomes you, nowhere to run to. Now he to come through. Naughty boy cruise, you can't undo what this came through. You better call red, white, PD, blue. That becomes you, nowhere to run to. Now he to come through. Bloody boy cruise, you can't undo what this came through. You better go red, white, PD, blue. Death becomes you, death becomes you, death becomes you, death becomes you. This is dedicated to the following punk. Word up. The hell would you love? I embrace your hating all that high class trash you would need to vacate. Choosing friends over blood, Pete, Nancy, Joe, son. With reality's mug, chimpanzee, I got you wrong. You Donna Lewis Broad, don't even flip that lip. Grandpappy's genetics, cause I'm mad bullhead. You cross-eyed feminist, you'll pop some hip-hop. Boxing up in Madrona till you call the cops. When you cry, I'm laughing. You know the rules, straight face clapping. Your death make it happen. You damn wench with a faggot stitch PMS chick. Yo, take that tampon off your plastic dick. You need to dush your more. Stop giving Stuart Smalley oars. Your boss, you python call. My fare better than that. Gave me love when life was getting crap. All to drop you off in Northvilly and drive off hysterically silly. Bring your affirmations. Brawling swingers. Hit you with your guitar. Neighbors compete the death metal playing for
Forgot to ask which direction you were traveling backwards, riding on your horse with your head facing north. Weird expression on your face. This ain't Fright Night, it's just my delight. To see you plead your case at Heaven's Gate. Don't walk into the light, young man, and return. Cause I would like to kill you again. Just call me Sinister, Sandman, Mr. Madman, lent a dying man a hand. Too bad I purchased it at the artificial limb factory. It was on sale, 2 for the price of 1 knee. You bobbing your head to the beat singing, yo, that's the joint. I said, yeah, let me play it again. And we can call it double jointed, sing it, that's the bomb. Now that's just where I shot Saddam Hussein. I'll ask again, Hussein, my name. I'm sorry, that's just the wind howling through the gaps in your mouth where I knocked out your teeth. My name's speech without saying words with disbelief. Asking you shall receive blows to your neck and your nose. Sorry, we don't sell artificial courage here, just limbs, appendages we grow. Show me a way out, and I will be forever grateful. Give you praise for the days you were lacking everything else amaze.
Then it becomes fashionable, amicable split with Senate voter Democratic pencil next number 2 division be wrong for capitalists. Nonsense jargon, advice from dollar dignitaries continue to violate rights like inquisition due to my Spanish elevated without proper documented surveillance. You ended up in world premeditation, lies in your hands, no legible consigned to a label. That's all for society. Citizen Kane, conglomerates with thoughts to able bringing a brainwash mentality. Spoonful, we can took a second prevail, ring around, call, I got a hold of you. Competitor in the league of tetherball. Whether y'all rain or parade, don't matter. Parlay arcade attributes, my choice are parquet abstract. Exact time for new formula. Don't snack on bubblegum program, denied access. Don't bank on nothing except death and taxes. In case of emergency, keep currency under mattress. World spinning on access, too much, too quick. Quick fix leads to more fixation. Fiction facts, believe what sounds good. Bad, ugly situation. Do the strobe light, a probe night to keep day safe. Punch clock, watch time, waste time. Walk thin line between insanity and divine. Pull shine, smile for camera, explosive reaction.
Windshield shadow with a magnum. Bulletproof scar face. Defenseless when his atoms are separating at a speed of panic and paranoia. If I'm talking about you, then nigga, I'm sorry for you. Guilty conscience will deploy. If you're not the real McCoy, in fact, you will be destroyed twice in the same life. Taking your mouth away like that agent walking the Matrix. Then bury you in a tomb with 17-inch beetles with no patience. Internally, feeding off the inside of your body for eternity. Do you realize how long forever is? It don't stop in the infirmary of positivity, obesity. Infirmary of positivity, obesity. If you see me in your dreams, come forth and be my ally. Foggy hill with a city pier, someone in a castle body. She must have painted the great clouds due to the Sabbaani. Forgetting that I see everything on the other side of life. Straining my eyes through the purple rain. I am the prince with the gun to my head, screaming for my wife to grab the handle. Virgin Mary embedded, I said it and meant it. My body surrounded by candles, following loved ones. I'm their shadow of sorrow. Can I borrow your mind?
You be saying, why, I be bringing God, bringing the dirty righteous indignation. Rock slinging, Mother Earth is freaking fainting. For this bitch vibe, metamind, brassy lines, daily grind, daily crime, third nail line, hidden scripture fine. I murder melodies with vocal felonies, economies of sodomy. This apostle jostle, dark scented fossils. Style rip, now flip, grab strip, abs hit. I leave your back freaking slit. I take alleys and drive on valleys to cavalry rallies. My words are venom, sound words that put bloodstains in your denim. This cold hard door for hardcore before whole stop more. I'm dark, hardcore, hardcore style more than yours. Don't play me to just in the calls. Better than y'all, Kitty 24. I still brain cells and body vessels for the human made back. I hustle stupid cat with dumb dreads. Said the vampire disco was dead. My shit, you want to step to me, I'll kill you, kid. Who want a diss? I'll piss all over your cup so we don't miss. You have scarlets. I got bloody fists. I'm in dirt. Work while others was working out some bend over little man jerk. Hands ask you to spit, seem to come from all over your lips. My hands ask me to rap. Y'all cut up all your fat. So to every hole in your body's a gnat.
Serenaded by the violin, listen, this motion picture time slipping. The flowing slowly traveling, growing old and moldy. Only asking for that of a lonely soul, falling, dropping fast, lost in fact, paying a toll to win. Perhaps your testament, no estimate, you lack the strength to bend your neck back or to extend your words. The truth is unheard, no courage till the underground emerge. With nothing preventing the surge, destroying this earth, portions burst throughout the universe in thirds, breaking this curse. This culture is being abused in the worst way. In the first place, hip-hop was murdered by the root of all evil, suffering due to amnesia. Keeping it real, not means obtaining the platinum visa. Forgetting the liberty the music initially was supposed to teach us. We dream of the truth, but refuse to live with it. We dream of the truth, but refuse to live with it. Now live with it. Obvious foreplay, gut feeling. Somewhat trustworthy with hunches. Bone collector collection containing a high class. Skeletal remaining the remains of the last visitor's unexpected arrival. Bound in the gag with the weapon that they brought for personal survival. Chandelier cocoon and well webbed upon the device. Decorative for the soul caliber. Ice like mafia money. How in the hell did they pin him to the ceiling? Funny, I froze the cathedral. Murder, homicide to go a little bit further indeed. Footprints are left amongst the walls of the bathroom stalls, horizontally circling one's prey. While the prey prayed under a supernatural of a different dimension, defeat the gate. I must in a hurry for their sake.
Don't lead me astray, lead me away. Temporarily out of service for the day. Recovering the black box, which way depots locked. Prevents entrance, exiting the sphere. No re-entry here, prevailing winds bring fear. Steers me closer, yet further to the truth. Up here off the roof, wondering if I fall of 30,000 leagues will rise me from the China harbor seas. I was seen stuck frozen, posing for Michelangelo. They call me David da Vinci, instantly remembered upon his death. Passing me off as a tribute, yet not one to salute to. I was a brute too, bringing a light to the soil. While the poor toiled in the fields, picking posies patiently. I rose a champion, defeater of the great. A hero to those considered less fortunate. A great man with less than 2 decades under his belt.